Que lo que mi gente, it's your girl Mama Feria, and today we're going to be talking about divine feminine awakening. Let's get into it. Anyone who knows me knows that I am obsessed with the divine feminine, hence me creating a whole album and a whole poetry book dedicated to divine feminine awakening. So much gratitude to the divine mother and to the amazing women who have initiated me into this path of womb awakening, working with the portal and the stargate of my womb, working with the divine feminine energy, working with Gaia Sophia has been one of the most important parts of my spiritual journey. And in this video I want to share this with you. I want to share this medicine, this beauty, this healing frequency with you guys, and hopefully some of you will also be able to receive some healing. Disclaimer before we get into all the divine feminine jazz: if you do not resonate with this video, if you do not resonate with the divine feminine energies, if you do not resonate with the sacred feminine mysteries, this medicine is simply just not for you. Take whatever resonates from this video, listen to your body, listen to your own internal experiences, and if your body feels good, it is your truth and you are meant to carry this medicine and pass it along. And if it is not resonate and if your body does not feel good, then it is not your medicine and you are free to carry on in life and you don't have to watch this video. Okay, divine feminine energy, divine feminine awakening. What is the divine feminine awakening? If you're not new to the spiritual journey, you have probably heard of New Earth, or the Earth ascending into a fifth dimensional state of awareness, or the world and humanity awakening. And with that, you have probably heard about the awakening of the divine feminine energy. I believe that the divine feminine awakening is a woman's path to achieving a higher state of consciousness. Now, due to deep patriarchal and colonial indoctrination, the feminine has been asleep for thousands of years, for reasons that I will explain later on in this video. But for the sake of simplicity, basically the divine feminine awakening is a woman's path to achieving a higher state of consciousness. Divine feminine awakening is a woman's path to ascension, or ascension as I sometimes say. The divine feminine awakening is a woman coming back into harmony with all of creation. It is a woman returning back to the source of who she is, which is the divine mother. The divine feminine awakening is the awakening of the divine mother. Every person, and specifically every woman, holds a spark of the divine mother within them. Divine mother is the female Christ, or the female aspect of God. Without the female aspect of God, without the divine mother, we are living in a simulation that is distorted, because it is only operating on half of its energy. Just like if only half of your brain was working, right now the world is only operating off of the masculine energy. Whereas in order to be in harmony with creation, in harmony with the natural laws of creation, we must balance both the feminine and the masculine and experience a sort of divine union. And that divine union is the awakening that we're talking about. And so when a woman experiences divine feminine awakening, she is actually awakening deeper into who she is, as the bearer of life, as the creatrix, as an infinite well of potential creational energy. Women all over the world are having divine feminine awakenings. Women all over the world are waking up to the fact that we live in a patriarchal, colonial, capitalistic society that feeds off of our insecurities. With this dive into the shadows of humanity, it is also important to reclaim what has been lost, which is the sacred feminine mysteries of creation. What are the sacred feminine mysteries? What are the divine feminine mysteries? What are the sacred feminine mysteries? One word: womb. Okay, the divine feminine energy is not only attached to the womb, but the womb is a huge part of it. Before I start talking about womb awakening, I just want to say that the womb is an energy portal that is within everyone's body. When I talk about the divine feminine energy and the womb, know that I am talking about frequencies and energies that anyone can experience. The womb is an energy portal, and the divine feminine energy is an energy. And so even though this video will be targeted mostly to women, to people who identify as women, if you are not woman, or if you are transitioning, or if you experience different kinds of gender energies, know that this video can pertain to you too if it resonates with you. Now, when I talk about the womb, even though this can be for the physical womb, I'm talking more about the energetic portal of the womb. The celestial womb, the cosmic womb that has birthed all things, and which also happens to exist within a woman's body. The womb is a multi-dimensional stargate, and it is a portal into a higher dimension. The Sacred Feminine Mysteries is about understanding that the womb is a multi-dimensional stargate and can be an energetic portal into another realm. We are able to access the depths of the womb. We're able to clear up any stagnancy in the womb and access the wisdom of the womb. We're able to receive information from higher dimensions, ground them down into the physical flesh, and birth them into projects, ideas, or dreams, or pleasure, or emotions, or healing frequencies, or literal human beings, babies. When we're able to clear the womb and access the wisdom of the womb, we're able to commune with source consciousness. When we awaken and activate the womb, we are able to draw in hyperdimensional information from the higher realms and physicalize them into projects, manifestations, and literal human beings. The womb is a magical space, and it is the source of all creation. When women are aware of this power, we are able to manifest realities in alignment with harmony and with love. Because the womb is already in vibrational alignment with the natural laws of creation, women don't have to do anything. All we have to do is be deeply receptive in our bodies, deeply receptive in the womb, and we're literally able to birth new earth. This is what the Sacred Feminine Mysteries are about. This is what the priestesses were doing and the medicine women were doing during the matriarchies. Priestesses all over the world, thousands of years ago, when the matriarchies were alive, utilized the power of the womb to create realities in alignment with love. When we lived in matriarchies, we lived in communities that were in alignment with the vibration of the womb. Now, this is when we get into the shadows. Through the New World agenda, all of this collapsed. Patriarchies fell because there were malevolent beings who wanted to control humanity. And in order to control humanity, they first had to hijack the powers that be. These malevolent forces targeted, hijacked, and siphoned our womb power. These malevolent forces brainwashed men, who were our divine masculine protectors, to harm women, to harm the collective feminine energy, through intruding into our sacred womb and utilizing the power of the womb to create the reality that they wanted to create, which is the reality that we live in today. These malevolent forces, with the agenda to control the world, basically targeted and hijacked womb consciousness, or the collective feminine energy, which holds potent creational life force. They forcibly used the feminine womb energy to create a reality that they wanted to create. These malevolent forces targeted in men and distorted the divine masculine energy. The divine masculine in these times were our protectors. They understood the sacredness of a woman. They honored us and they respected us as sovereign, equal beings. And they felt this natural urge to protect us because they understood the laws of creation. These malevolent forces used reversal technology. And once they robbed the womb of its sovereignty, once they robbed the divine feminine energy of her power, they created the patriarchy. The patriarchy hurts men, women, and people of all different genders, because it is not in alignment with the way that we are supposed to live, which is in harmony and in balance. Through patriarchal and colonial indoctrinations, women were forced to disconnect from their wombs. These malevolent forces traumatized our wombs so deeply. Women within these matriarchies disconnected from their wombs, entered a state of dissociation from themselves, and through that dissociation, forgot who they were. They traumatized and killed the priestesses. They traumatized and killed the witches. They traumatized and killed the medicine women. These women were the foundational wisdom keepers of humanity. And when women were forced into disconnection from their wombs and from their power, the womb was vulnerable. That's when the womb was targeted and siphoned to create a new reality, or the New World agenda. A good example of this is what happened in Latin America during the first wave of colonialism. When Christopher Columbus and his people arrived in the Latin Americas, how do you think they passed on their genes? Through raping Black and indigenous women. And so the whole of Latin America was born off the rape and torture of millions of Black and indigenous women, aka siphoning of the womb. The womb is the center of humanity, and the womb is the center of the earth. A community of people who are disconnected from the wisdom of the womb are disconnected from their source. They are disconnected from their mother. And a people who are disconnected from the source of where they came from are disconnected from themselves. And so this is another reason why the malevolent forces targeted and siphoned the womb. When humanity forgets where they came from, humanity enters a state of amnesia. And when humanity is in amnesia, we are vulnerable and we are susceptible to all sorts of damage. Humanity and the earth is in havoc because of the erasure of the Divine Mother, because of the amnesia of the wisdom of the womb. The womb holds the Akashic records of the earth. The womb holds all of the memory of creation. The womb holds all of the memory of the history of humanity. The womb is like the cosmic library. It holds all the memory, all emotion, all experiences. It records, like a crystal, it records information. And the womb is also a space of alchemy, in which whatever touches the womb is instantly cleared and aligns with the vibration of source. Whatever touches the womb instantly returns to its original state of harmony. The womb is a master cleanser. Goddess speaks through the womb. When we enter the portal of the womb, we're able to access this intelligent field of information, which holds all answers, all solutions, which understands all possible timelines, which holds portals and gateways and doors to experiencing different dimensions. Women who were connected to their wombs in these matriarchal times were aware of this, which is why the world was in a state of harmony within these times. When the womb is the energy that leads a community, community is led in a deep vibration of love, of safety, of warmth, of connection. And so the New World agenda started with the hijacking of the womb. When women were disconnected from their wombs, we were disconnected from the Akashic records of humanity. We were disconnected from the memory of ourselves. We were disconnected from the memory of our source. We were disconnected from the memory of where we came from, which is the divine source of love. When women were disconnected from their wombs, we forgot our medicine. We have forgotten all the wisdom of the ancestors. This is why there is so much grief within the collective feminine energy. Whether we are consciously aware of it or not, we have lost most of our power due to these malevolent forces. But this energy has not been lost, it's only been forgotten. Collectively, as a humanity, we are all experiencing the divine feminine awakening, because Mother Earth is deciding to step into a fifth dimensional awareness. The healing process of humanity is accelerating. That means that all patriarchal, colonial, and capitalistic imprints that were held in the womb for thousands of years are now rising up to the surface to be cleared. These are incredible times. It is once again possible to access the information of the womb that has been lost and to recreate the aligned matriarchies. It is possible to bring back the priestesses and the medicine women and the shamans within ourselves. But in order for us to do this, we must heal. We must feel our emotions. We must grieve. We must go through the shadows to awaken into the light. We must hold each other as a sisterhood. We must be together in community to access the depths of this pain so that we can liberate ourselves from it. So that we can remember once again that we are sovereign beings of creation. It is time to reclaim the power of the womb. It is time to reclaim the power of being a woman. It is time to reclaim the Divine Mother. Thank you, beautiful people, for watching this video. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, leave a comment in the description below. Check out a little bit more of my Divine Feminine energy. Check out my album, Goddess of Creation, dedicated to the awakening of the Divine Feminine. Check out my Moonstone lyric video. Check out my Goddess of Creation music video. And finally, check out my last video about spiritual materialism and spiritual bypassing. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and may the Divine Mother bless your journey. Ashe.